All right, good, really late evening for me. It's like 9:30 at night. It's raining. No better time to wash a car than late night. And the old American beast needs a good washing after some pretty heavy pollen. Pollen hopefully gets knocked down here pretty substantially. It hasn't rained in weeks, so this will be the first time. It's rained a long time. Get a little bit of a squeak from the carbon ceramics here, and that's generally from just buildup. And so part of my cleaning process, the best part about it is blowing out the area, getting all the dust from the carbon ceramics out of there. But this car is so enjoyable to wash, because it's super well dialed in. You know, it's protected. It's G-Technic Crystal Serum Light topped with Exo. The wheels are all coated, and they're gloss, which makes them super easy to clean. Yeah, carbon ceramics, so we don't have any real brake dust. So I think the last time I washed the car, I don't think I actually cleaned the wheel area like this. I just did a quick wash. So this one, getting in here and doing a full cleaning. It's a nice night to do that. It's been a long day. Got a lot done. Oh man, I get so much done when I don't travel. This is making me never want to travel ever again. I actually think I want to brighten this up a little bit. I'm shooting this on the 5D. It's hard because the screen isn't calibrated to this particular camera. I'm excited for the new EOS R5, or I think it's R5. The new EOS R. So, looking forward to Canon launching that. Of course, there are delays and all that kind of stuff. But I'll probably be transitioning to that camera. Mirrorless Canon color science, Canon lens ecosystem. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So anyway, the Corvette is now, drivable. I've been driving it around quite a bit here and getting a bit more acclimated with the car. Of course, I did a drive the other day, and people get all bent out of shape because I talked about I'd driven it 10 miles. Well, remember, that was 10 miles after getting the headers fixed, because I couldn't drive the darn thing because it wouldn't steer. And that was because the header was contacting the steering column, and so putting the factory headers back on fixed that. I'll probably end up doing a mid-pipe on this, because unless someone ponies up $90,000 for this thing, which is very unlikely, especially in the current environment, I'm just going to do a giveaway instead of the other option. There's spiders everywhere, which is to sell it. We're going to get the new tire dressing on here. That's the main reason I'm doing a full wheel cleaning wash here. Get it nice and clean. Down to the next one. So man, this week's been another extremely productive week. Last week we got all of our new shelving. I basically finished it up today. So I got all the new Sonic toolboxes to test out. I guess they're not new, but new to me. The Sonic toolboxes, because part of my current MO is to get all of the products that I like, that I've been retailing, or all the products that I intend to have in the store. I want to get photographed. I actually just got the large outdoor, what's it called? The outdoor showcase today. That just came in. So we're really knocking out the design of the new website. Worked on some more giveaway stuff today for the M5 giveaway. This car will be a giveaway coming after the M5 is done. And make sure you really reach in here. These wheels are super deep. These are 335s. The garage is coming together. Next up, we'll be getting all the compressed air stuff done. Oil water separator should be here shortly. So should have that any day now. Yeah, it's really coming together. So, once we're through all this stuff going on in the world, then I'll have an open house shortly. And I'm going to start hosting some different seminars, car washing seminars, for those who want to come and do that with me. I think that'll be fun. And I've been working on my desk, getting the desk set up. So all I have left there is the countertop and then choosing the monitor. I think I'm going to do a Dell. I'm just going to do a Dell 38 ultra wide, like Bryce and Mike and Kyle all have. So I'll probably just get another one of those and just take my laptop to and from. I don't think I want to get another Mac Pro, or iMac Pro, I should say. I'd love to get a Mac Pro, but I don't really need it. So the two car giveaway back to back, I'm really excited about the products that we've put together for that. Banners, posters. I just feel so, I feel even in this really uncertain period, I feel so gosh darn inspired to just keep chasing, keep doing, keep creating. And I think we'll be rewarded for that. Shoot. Scratch the OG gun. Dang it. So this was one of the original bottles that I put a new tip on. It's working great. It's just, I don't think it's leaking out there. So the new press all bottles are looking super promising. I think we got to get them out in the wild to you guys using them. But I think we're on to it. So now we can start creating labels for them and really start chasing it. So yeah, this has been an extremely productive period for me and the team at making new stuff, creating new products, evolving, continue to improve. So a lot of people have asked, well, you got to be careful. I don't always shoot off the ground like I used to first and then go to the car. The Mosmatic fittings are much more precise. Plus, this has rubber all the way around, so I don't have to worry as much about it shooting off of there and smacking the paint of the car. I'm really interested to see, longer term on these Mosmatic fittings, if we have the same level of O-ring, loss of O-rings like we do with the MTMs. I would hope not, but I'm hoping with more precision. Obviously, I'm hoping they last a lot longer, and I'm hoping that we end up retaining the O-rings and not having to replace them. I've only ever lost one O-ring, but we see them all the time where people are losing them. They're shooting out of the shooting out of the area that they're supposed to sit inside of the coupler. We shall see. Oh, I forgot to do the easy detail. We'll do that in a second. I really like these wheels on this car. You know, I don't like them on a GT3 or a BMW, but I like them on this car. These are a Vossen. Shoot, I can't remember the model number. My buddy Gary asked me for the offsets. I got to look up the offsets. I have to get the car in the air so I can look underneath, and see what they are. I don't remember what they were. They're on the inside of the wheel, on the barrel. So yeah, I talked about this previously, but we've been messing with the Pressol bottles a little bit more. So the new version, they have a new trigger for the garden sprayer and the blue one. The blue one's in the translucent ones. So I'm hoping we can now start to impart them into the greater packages. We have the tire dressing coming. I'd like to be able to put the tire dressing in the bottles at some point. So I'm encouraged again. This is kind of where I was hoping to get to, where we'd have better atomization and better durability. And I think that we're there, but then we'll start to improve the bottle. You know, getting better, you know, dilution indicators, getting better options. One step at a time. All right, let's rinse it, foam it, clean it. Got the car pulled up super far because it's raining. Yeah, hauling. It'd be so easy if I had, one, if I had a garage, and two, if I had less cars. Have I ever told you how much I love carbon ceramics? Love them. Ooh yeah, the rear bumper is all coated as well now, because we have the APR Performance rear carbon fiber Type 2 bumper, which I love. Nice and clean. All right, let's get our foam cannon set up. New PF22 with the OG anodized quick disconnect. Awesome. And then let's try, what did I do with my cap? I don't know what to do with it. Oh, there it is right here. So let's put some soap in it. Let's shake it up with our cap. We'll shake it up with our cap rather than sticking my finger in there. Let's go 150 milliliters of Adam's soap. So we're also working on the possibility of a funnel that would snap onto this. It'd be the world's most expensive funnel. So be ready for that one. But we've got I've got 200 more of these coming. So they should be here in about a week and a half, something like that, maybe 2 weeks. So let's try this. This will be the first time I use the cap. Sorry, I keep looking at the monitor on this because I'm trying something different with the camera. I want to make sure that I'm in focus. Because the 5D is, I think I like the look of the 5D much more than the C200. The C200 just requires a whole lot more grading. It's a lot more difficult to deal with in an uncontrolled environment. Forget how to do this. What the heck am I doing wrong here? Oh, let's try to do this wrong. There we go. I'm an idiot. Just push it on. Oh, yeah. Now we can shake it up. You know, it is soap, so it's gonna create some suds in there. Pop that off. Pop this on. And we're in. once again, stands up no problem, with or without water. So don't worry about that. I got you. I got your back. One of the things I've been doing with the new wand, it's a little bit shorter, is I've been sitting it like that, so I can grab it without having to try to reach my fingers into the wand holder. Okay, let's get our wash bucket set up. You know, and to clarify for everybody in videos, I said, you know, your hose bib needs to be 40 to 45-ish inches high. Mine is 45 and a half to the center line of the, and this is a P165 prior hose bib. I might go an inch higher, so I think I'd recommend, let's say 47 inches high on the center line here. And because this Ultimate hose nozzle is a little bit longer than the old Adams that I used to use. So just keep that in mind. Sense for the spray pattern of this. I just think it's great. Of course you can adjust it. I like this. How good that looks. Sorry, this is in your way. Making too much soap. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that. So yeah, one of the big projects coming up here is to do tool grid, some real deep dive into tool grid. I've only what I would classify as mini dive into it. I want to really deep dive into it and give you all kinds of data points on how to use it. You know, it's really fascinating is how darn polarizing tools are. You know, I'm telling you, the Sonic tools I like them. They're nice. They're great. I don't give a crap about Snap-on or anything else. It doesn't really matter. I'm telling you the Sonic's good. So you don't have to, I don't develop my self-worth from the tools that I'm using. I've never had a complete set of really awesome tools before. Sonic is the first one I've ever had. And I think it's a good, viable solution because nobody else organizes like they do. Good tools, amazing organization, arguable whether they're the best tools or not. I don't really freaking care. I just think they're good. I like them. And I'm telling you, you would too if you weren't so gosh darn right-wing Republican or something. I don't know. Or left-wing Democrat. Psychopaths. Just chill out. I'm wound as tightly as they come. My gosh. I don't care that much. So, yeah, tools. I'm gonna, you know, I'm finally starting to come to some semblance of, I wouldn't call it relaxation, but some semblance of just chilling out and taking one thing at a time. Like, I so badly want to have a complete solution, but once I get it complete, what the heck else am I going to do? So I might as well enjoy the gosh darn ride. So that's what I've been doing lately. I'm chasing all this stuff. You know, trying some different toolboxes. And I like the Sonic ones. Yeah, this thing, you know, certainly hasn't grown on me. Those of you who've been watching this. I don't hate washing it. If they're looking for some silver lining in all of this. I guess that's a good thing, right? Way to look on the bright side, Maddie. I don't hate washing it, especially since it's all coated and corrected. It makes it so simple. Bugs don't stick. Pollen doesn't stick. I think I'm going to give it away in its current state. I'm not going to chase any more modifications. I say that now, but I'll still have it for at least 2 more months. But the intent is to not mess with it. Drive it a little bit, make a few videos with it, do a giveaway with it, move on with my life. And I will never, mark my words, Somebody will have to come back and market it, save this for me so he can come back and yell at me someday. But I will never own another Corvette as long as I shall live. I think you might be able to take that one to the bank. Certainly, absolutely positively not getting that hideous C8 disaster that all you people love so much. Have fun with that thing. This thing sucks. I don't give a crap how fast or slow it is. Look at it. Good luck with that. And yes, that's an opinion. That stupid thing needs an opinion. These people have lost their gosh darn minds. Are you gonna get the C8? No. I don't give a crap if I get 5,000 views for the rest of my life. I refuse to pander. I ain't talking hand sanitizers, and I ain't getting a frickin' C8 Corvette. Me pandering would be to get a 458 Speciale. That's my pandering. That's my sacrificing. Although, I did buy this frickin' thing. Oh, people are gonna be freaking out. I went from down to up. Oh my gosh. I went from there to there. I'm gonna leave that in the video, just so you have something to feel good about yourself. Because I'm feeling good. I'm chasing hard, man. I've said this a bunch of times. All you guys that are on vacation right now, you might want to look at it a little bit differently than vacation. But trip out. I'm telling you, if whomever's in charge of you, like if you have a business, you better not be slacking off. But whoever's in charge of you, whatever your boss is or whomever your person is, if they're worrying about you, thinking about you, that's the worst thing you could possibly want. You don't want anybody thinking about you. Unless it's, holy crap, this guy's going hard. Or girl. For the one girl that's watching this. Stop freaking slacking. If you took time off to this point, I'd say show up tomorrow, do stuff. Even if there's nothing to do, figure out what to do. Because somebody's thinking about cutting you right now as we wash, as I wash and you watch. I don't know, I'm just telling you. Come out of this better, not worse. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I think we're good. I'm gonna do photos of this tomorrow, and Bryce and Mike go take photos of this. We need to get a render done for when we do the giveaway on this. Did I mention how much I love carbon ceramics? Yeah. Makes me dislike this car a little less. All right, let's get our Ego blower out, dry this thing off. This is a 650. I don't like the 650 as much. It's too shrill. It's a little too much. That's my reverse hyper there that's going to the gym. I'm working on my lower back here, strengthening. So something I figured out, well, I guess I didn't figure out, I've been talking about this for a long time, but mosquitoes must not be able to see this spectrum of light. And so I've never had a problem with mosquitoes out of here, and I think it's because of the 6500K bulbs that are out here in the wash bay, because I took the Milwaukee light, which is 4000K, and was working in the porte-cochere over here, the breezeway, and taken the bolts off of the Raptor wheels, and was getting destroyed by mosquitoes right, 100 feet away, 150 feet away. So certain bugs can see this light, but I don't think mosquitoes are. I think because it's so close to daylight, I kind of want to push it forward a little bit more, even though it'll be inconvenient. Getting all kinds of bugs though, just not mosquitoes, luckily. Start-stop button 2 or 3 times for it to work. Drives me crazy. Spray a little bead maker, do a little bit of drying, we'll do some tire dressing, and we'll call it a night. Seemed like a good idea to come out here at 9 o'clock, 9:30. I don't know what time it is now, probably 11:30. It's always fun. I just be sitting on the couch shopping for something anyway that I shouldn't be shopping for. Got enough things that I'm working on. Again, this is bead maker. Just spray it all over the place and wipe it off. Not complicated. Towel, dry it off. Like every time I'm out here, it's freaking soaking wet. Need a bunch of towels tonight. Yeah. Something about early morning and night washes that I enjoy so much. So once again, this happens all the time where people are always like, wow, I can't figure out what I'm doing. I'm getting the smearing. Well, you got to dry it off. You can't just go like this and then walk away. You're going to end up with smear marks everywhere. So you got to get it dry. And if it's humid out, like say early morning or late night like this, or you happen to be in Florida like I am, yeah, you gotta work with it a little bit. You would do that with any product, especially if your car has got some solid protection on it. It's going to want to reject the water, reject the bead maker. You need to use a few towels, get it nice and dry and clean. It's part of the deal, part of any drying aid, or drying process for that matter. So you can see me switching between my wet towel, fresh dry towel, or I guess my wet towel, my medium dry towel, and my fresh dry towel to kind of finish the job. Well, Matt, I swear I did it exactly like you did it. And then it almost always comes out, well, I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, or I skipped this, or I skipped that. No one's trying to be mean. They just didn't realize it. So then we get to the bottom of it and we change the process. So tomorrow I got a strategic alliance group meeting, which are my business owner group that I meet with twice a month. I've been in the process. People constantly say, well, Matt, just close and your employees will get paid for via, the stimulus package. I'm like, yeah, that's great. I'm down. Let's do it. So how do I get that money? Like, what do you mean? You just get it. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean you just get it? Where am I going to get it from? Who's going to give it to me? The agency, give a call to any government office. There's just no way they can handle it. So by the time anybody gets that money, they're going to be out of business. So it looks like they're certainly responding because, I've applied for an SBA loan and, to use to, if I got the proper amount of capital, so keep an eye out here. If I get capital to borrow, at a low interest rate for a really long period of time, I need to hire a e-commerce dedicated person, and I need to hire another packer shipper, like immediately, in order to chase this. And I might even hire a cinematographer, someone who can take our video to the next level. So stay tuned for that. But I'm not counting my chickens. It's on me. It's on me to pay the bills, make it happen. I'm doing my own thing. I don't give a crap what anybody says. I'm doing what I think is best, keeping as quote, quote, safe as humanly possible and managing the situation the best that I can. And that's what everybody's doing. And so I'm not judging you for doing it the best way that you can. I'm just telling you, you want to work. You don't want to quit. You don't want to throw in the towel. Now's the time. Be greedy when others are fearful. And greedy sounds like a bad word. It's more, it should say, be aggressive, be timely, be cognizant of your surroundings, of what opportunities are. And because the opportunities aren't apparent, but they are present. And the opportunity isn't sell some janky crap that's clearly a short-term fix. Don't do that. Don't be an opportunist. I mean, I guess you can. You want to survive, and maybe you'll get rich, and then you can just shut it all down. It just depends on if you want brand or not. And for some people, me chasing harder is probably hurting the brand. But those are people that probably don't belong as a part of it to begin with. So I'm okay with that. I'm not setting out to take advantage of anybody. I'm just setting out to take advantage of the time when others are hiding and shutting down their energy and focus and treating this as a vacation. And there aren't many. Only low-level employees that are always going to be low-level employees are going to do that. But I'm sure many of you that are executives or are regional sales or something like that, you're doing everything you can. You just probably can't do as much. I'm talking more about the employee mindset. Give that up. Treat your position, own your position, be an owner of it. And you'll have a much greater likelihood of coming out of this in a better position than you were when you entered it, although it may not look like it now. At least that's what I'm freaking telling myself every day. Because I don't have a clue what the right thing to do is, what the wrong thing to do is. I'm just doing. Just do stuff. For us, it's like we're a family of whatever, 13 or 15 or however many people we have. Nothing's changed other than none of us are going anywhere else but home and OGHQ. Home, OGHQ. Keep the circle tight. That's all we can do. So we'll see. We'll see what opportunities present themselves, but I'm really excited about the giveaway. I hope you guys are too. I hope you buy stuff. Let me rephrase it. I hope you can buy stuff. I hope this thing subsides here, but it might not. I'm preparing myself for that possibility. Yeah, I'm going to be excited to see this car go. So, if somebody wants to buy it, think about it this way. You're buying the car for $75,000, because that's what these go for now. And then you're buying the wheels and the new interior and the tint and all the labor and the exhaust and the suspension and the short shifter and the DSC controller and all that stuff for like 70% off. If you're not so good at math, or you have a hard time with, because your daddy told you that aftermarket parts aren't worth anything, just think of it that way. Let's get you a better angle of this rear of this car with the rear diffuser. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, I forgot about all the carbon fiber parts. I need a car cover for this thing. Oh shoot, now I have to actually try the bottom of the bumper, this thing's starting to come undone. I have to change the adhesive on it. Yeah, I got myself a new wicker bill. Of course, it's all freaking scratched up, just like I said, brand new, right from the manufacturer. I tried polishing it up. It looks really good, unless you got a light out. It looks as good as it can look for a piece of plastic. I'm gonna order another one, and I'm sure it'll be the same scratched up look. You know what? I'm always end up rushing this process of drying, meaning I want it to be over with. I'm just enjoying the gentle rainfall on a spring day in Central Florida. There's no crisis. There's no economic meltdown as far as life is concerned right now, right this second. I'm just here washing. You're just here watching me wash. I want to check these lights. I don't think the lights, one of them is working, one of the license plate lights. I think I may have forgotten to plug it back in when I was doing the bumper. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't watch the news. I don't get on Facebook and start fighting with people. I'm just making videos, talking to you, talking about my future plans, talking about what I did in the past, what I did today, what I did yesterday. And that's my focus. Maybe it's not the right focus, but that's what I'm focusing on. And if I die tomorrow, at least I lived a good life. You got anything to say about that? Is that a good way to do it or a bad way? It seems like a good way to me. I'm like so gosh darn amped that I don't want to do anything else. I just want to get up and go to the garage immediately and go play with cool stuff, organize, structure, build, create. I'm having so much fun. You know, initially I was watching the market and I'm like, oh boy. First I was like, oh boy, am I glad I don't have to get calls from people freaking out. Because that is ridiculous. And you have to tell them the right thing to do, which is to not panic. This is why everybody talks about, I'll just buy an index. So how many of you that are low-cost investor types sold your S&P 500 index? 90% of you? 80%? All you low-cost guys. Have you added? How much have you pulled out? Because I haven't sold a frickin' red cent of anything. I haven't adjusted anything, hadn't changed the course, hadn't stopped making contributions, and I haven't even looked at it. I'm probably down $500,000. Don't even care. Don't know, don't want to know, don't have to know. I got a 401k rebalance tomorrow on April 1st because it's the quarter, and that's about the extent of my worrying about it. I don't even worry about it. Yeah, I can't talk about any of that stuff. My license is still active for another few months. In June, I think my license expires. I'll punt that sucker in the trash. Never look back again. Gotta clean up this. I like this jam area to be really clean. So I haven't actually used a lot of towels. What did I use? 5 thus far. Probably use a couple more, maybe 3 more. This is one of those areas that I like to keep clean. Makes a little effort to keep it clean, but because stuff tends to collect in here. I always just try to do a thorough job of wiping it down after every wash. And if you do that, it'll stay pretty clean all the time. So the door jamb, clean under the hood, and we'll deal with the wheels and tires. we're done. Yeah, the Expel tint is okay. I still like Lumar better. You know, again, it comes down to, it's more about the guy than it is the tint, but so Expel tint is good enough. I really like to try the S-Tech tint. You know, my friend John Clevin from Metropolitan Detail is also S-Tech USA, and he's a dude that I listen to. There aren't many people that I listen to, as you all know. I kind of set my own path, but there's a few. He's one of them. They're just super sharp. And he's representing it for a reason. Got to do a little vacuum here probably tomorrow. That janky intake doesn't really matter much. You can't really see it, so it's okay. I don't feel a need to change it or replace it. Clean up this area. Again, these are all these spots that if you just take care of them after every wash, then you don't have to work too hard at it. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys know that. Here's the not so secret tire dressing. Just do a little bead maker to the face. Gonna wipe around here. Something sticking out here. I forgot, I mentioned earlier, I said CSL XO. It's CSU, Crystal Serum Ultra XO. I'm gonna have to retire these towels when I do microfiber 3.0. They just don't absorb very well, this particular one. Not the way I'd like it to. Let's dry off the tire. Let's dry this area right here on the floor. Let's take our race glaze brush, our new tire dressing, a couple little spritzes. These tires haven't gotten it yet. I did the Raptor tires. Don't talk about a pain in the butt. So I'll let you know how it does on truck tires, but on car tires, it's freaking awesome. So my tote is in production. I think Colorado is shut down, but I think that B&B is a essential business, so they're probably still working. And so I've got a 330-gallon tote to start. We'll start bottling it, figuring it out. It's coming, so we'll let it sit there. I want to get those shaved twist loop towels for the wheels. I'm going to call Levi about that tomorrow. So I think you could use a sponge as well, but I like this process. Spritz a little bit on there. That's all you need. Lay it on nice and thick. Don't worry, you can wipe it off later. It's not going to leave anything shiny behind. As long as you wipe the excess off afterward. Alright, let me finish these other ones. I'll bid you good night. Let's say go wipe off, or go, so I did the rest of the tires. I say go clean up the rest of your crap and then wipe it off. So, I don't know, a few minutes. It seems like the longer you leave it on, the better it takes. But, like the M5, I wiped it off almost immediately. It's holding up fine. Looks great. Nice. nice. It's so good. Yeah. Thanks to Scott for finding this for us. So I'm probably a month out. We got to put it in bottles. You know, that's the hard part. Label, bottle, sprayer, all that crap. And I can't get any freaking bottles. I got gallons. So the gallons will be available, but I don't have any bottles. So I got CarPro bottles, but I'm not putting in CarPro bottles. I put the Decon soap in the CarPro bottles. I want to put them all in the Press-All bottles. But those just aren't ready yet. I don't have enough of them. And it'll add, you know, $15 to the cost, which we'll do anyway in the future, but for now. I'm getting found what I think is a pretty neat bottle to put it in, so we'll see. I'm waiting for them. All right, all. Have a good night, or a good day, or good whatever. I don't know when I'll get this video up. I'll have a good night. How's that sound? Tire dressing is so good. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. You know me, I don't get all excited about things, but it's pretty freaking good, man. I don't want to set too high of expectations, but it's exact. It's so spot on. So dark, but makes it like the rubber, like black. So anyway, Corvette's clean. Corvette giveaway coming. M5 giveaway coming. M5 giveaway should start April 15th. I think we're good to go. Sarah, my attorney, finished up the paperwork. Yeah, so the posters, we're going to finalize a couple of packages, some detailing stuff, shirt, hat, banners, entry into inside the hex, lots of content coming there, and a bunch of other stuff. Custom signature edition Le Mans blue painted Rupes LHR 15 Mark III. Those are going to be, I think, $600 is what it's going to cost. So it's, you know, $440 plus the paint job, basically. Yeah, man, I'm pumped. I think this is going to be a good month of chasing super hard. And like I said, if I get some capital through the SBA, this would make a lot more sense. Is that if the government gets capital in the hands of the companies that can hire people that aren't about to go out of business tomorrow, you know, that would be a much more opportune investment from the taxpayer's perspective. So I'm hoping I can, you know, generate quite a bit of, or get quite a bit of money and pay my interest on it. I think they're waiving. I hope they waive the loan origination and all of that, and fast track it. But again, I don't know how they're going to get the money to us. So I'm also going to go through. They're going to open it up to major banks, and so, you know, I'm a pretty significant customer of the two banks that I work with. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done. But anyway, another wash and talk. I know I'm boring, but some of you, you get my style. Sorry, mid-sentence, the memory card ran out. So yeah, I'm here. I'll continue to be here, continue to chase, continue to make videos. If it all comes crashing down, I'll make videos talking about it. It's all crashing down, but right now, thank you so much for buying stuff. Keep buying stuff, please. Keep us employed. Keep me making this stuff. I love it. Absolutely freaking love it. I'm going to figure out a way to do it forever. I want to do this. I was talking to Bryce about this today. I want to do this with home theater so badly. There's so much cool stuff. There's such a ripe opportunity to create something like Obsessed Garage in the home theater space as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. More wash and talks coming. I got some wash-in interviews coming with the employees. I did a few of them, and then we got off track, and I'll get back on track on Inside the Hex. Go become a member. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this camera is a little more color accurate. Looks a little better right out of the box. So thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. I know I'm crazy, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. Thanks for watching.